Hey Bhagawan, please show me a good, interesting movie with a lot of entertainment value. నీకు అర్థమవుతుందా? Sarileru Nikebbaru is an Indian Telugu action comedy film starring Mahesh Babu, Vijay Shanti and Rashmika in the lead roles, and Prakash Raj plays the antagonist. The movie is directed by Anil Ravipudi. For those who don't know him, he's the guy who directed Patas, the Telugu version, not the Tamil version, Supreme, F2, and Raja the Great. Now, do I think the film is bad? Absolutely not. There's a lot of entertainment value in this movie. However, the movie does have certain issues which you cannot overlook. It's one of the first things you notice when you watch this movie, and that's mainly there are two kinds of story. There's a main story and a sub story in this movie, which doesn't really connect at all. Now, there's a sub story involving Rashmika and her conquest with Mahesh Babu. You know, the romantic part, most of which will happen on a train, as you've seen in the trailer. Now, the bad thing in this is that the sub story that happens with Rashmika has zero place in the actual main story. It doesn't connect to the main story at all, and the only reason Rashmika gets forced into the main story is by a character, and actually there are a few characters which doesn't really have a place in the movie. They are worthless characters. If you take them out, you would have the exact same movie. I'm talking about the characters played by these people, and you can even put Rashmika in there because, again, if you take her out, nothing would change. If you take these people out, nothing would change. They're there just to simply be there. That's all. Now, you might have guessed from the trailer that the movie focuses a little too much on the train scene, and this is actually true, by the way. In the movie, there's such a long duration of the movie which happens in a train, and this is where most of the subplot happen, and it doesn't fit at all, and it gets way too stretched. And if you see the entire movie, most of these jokes get repetitive, and I have mixed feelings on the songs. Like these songs, for example, actually they're not examples, they're in the actual movie, but these songs don't really add anything to the narrative at all and makes it, it cuts the flow of things. And even if the songs are not there, you wouldn't miss it that much. Whereas there are these two songs which are great additions to the movie, and it really connects to the narrative as well. Now, that is to say that the movie is all negative, it's a bad movie. Far from it. There are lots of positives in the movie, which, if you just watch this movie for Mahesh Babu and Vijay Shanti, that's all you need. Vijay Shanti is back after 13 years, and just see her interactions with Mahesh Babu. Their performances are the highlights of the movie, along with the action scenes. Mahesh Babu and Vijay Shanti share an emotional scene in the movie, and that scene is so deep. Just look at their performances in that scene alone. It's one of the best things in the movie. Now, this can be marked as a negative, but from this movie's sense, it's kind of a positive for me. In my point of view, that is the roles played by Prakash Raj and Ajay. Now, if you take this outside the movie spectrum, they have played this role countless times, so much so that they can play this in their sleep. This is absolutely a breeze for them to play these roles. However, that's what makes it such a good performance, though. Because they have played this so many times, in this movie you rarely notice anything out of place, because one, it's Prakash Raj. He has played this role countless times, and this is Ajay's usual role most of the time. Now, the last thing I want to say before I get to the ratings is that this is an action comedy film. You would expect there to be great action in the movie, and this movie delivers on that. The action in this movie is one of the best I have seen. Obviously, this is a Telugu film, so don't expect any kind of realism. If you are willing to turn your brain off for the action scenes, then it's one of the most entertaining things in the movie. Now, speaking of Prakash Raj and Mahesh Babu, they both share a scene near the end. I'm not going to spoil the story for you, but it happens at a train station. Now, what happens there is one of the most hilarious scenes in the movie. You have to watch that movie specifically to get to that scene. Don't ever skip, because once you get to that ending, it's one of the best. I showed this to my parents and even they were laughing out loud at how that movie ended. Now, Saraleru Nikevvaru is a 6 out of 10. It's an above average movie, and I say this with utmost respect that I don't think this is a bad movie at all. If you watch it just to pass the time, or you just want to watch a movie with your family, then this is a very good watch. Apart from that, if you're looking for masterpiece level like film, then this is not the movie for you. But it will engage you and it will not bore you at all. So it's a good use of your time, and I would recommend that you actually watch it. And that's all for my review of Saraleru Nikevvaru. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Please share this video with your friends and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon too, so that I keep coming onto your feed. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the movie. Do you feel anything different? I will see you in the next video. Bye.